What's up guys, how you all doing? So I know this is a very peculiar topic for a video, but something occurred to me yesterday that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. Now when I was younger, I absolutely loved anything kind of martial arts, all that kind of stuff, and I was lucky enough in the 80s, all the videos that came out were all like ninja movies and stuff like that. All these guys in little outfits like tiptoeing around with these weird little kind of slippers on, like through the night, jumping over roofs and stuff like that, and I absolutely loved it. It was one of my favourite things. I used to dress up as a ninja quite frequently, and obviously we then had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well, which was all quite kind of built around the same thing, and their success really came off of the back of that. So the reason that I'm talking to you guys about this today is sometimes people go, oh my god, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I'm talking about business here. And I go, well, I'm a ninja. So I want to explain to you guys how you can be a ninja in real life. So the first thing I always say, and we've actually done a video on this before, I think it was entitled something like, sometimes it's better to just shut the up. And that really kind of goes in tow with the first element of how to be a ninja in real life and apply this to business. It's very important to evaluate what is going on around you. You don't necessarily need to put your oar in, put your opinion in, put your thoughts in immediately. It's much better to tiptoe around like a ninja, listening to everything that is going on, and then at the right moment you pounce, you jump in, you jump from the roof with your crazy slippers on and your ridiculously large sword in your hand, and you pounce into that deal and you put across vital information that is very important and comes across really well, not just a load of kind of dribble. Like me, for anything I say in a business situation is purposeful, it's relevant, it's something that adds value. It's not just being said for the sake of it. I'm very much like straight to the point. Get in there and say exactly what needs to be said and not waffle or talk nonsense. So that, again, like I say, I think applies to my ninja theory, because they tiptoe around, like I say, with their little slippers on, waiting, hearing the right information, waiting at the right moment in the dark, ready to pounce. And I think that applies to business as well, when you're having the right kind of conversations. Now the next thing is that when you do go in and you've got something to add to a conversation or something to add to a deal, or you're trying to close a deal, something like that, go in for the killer move. Make sure that you're actually, what you're saying and what you're trying to put across is something that is of 100% relevance, and you're saying it for specific purpose, not just for the sake of saying something. I always find that very important. People know when they talk to me that I'm going to be direct, I'm going to be straight to the point, there's going to be no bullshit, no waffle, it's just going to be a killer statement from me. So I think that is important as well. Another thing, much like a ninja, you've got to be looking the part. Now, obviously, you don't want to run around in business meetings or having interviews, job interviews, whatever it may be, wearing some funny black or white pyjamas, depending on whether it's day or night, obviously. So you definitely don't want to be doing that. However, me personally, I think that as shallow as it may be, some people may see it wrong. Some people may go to me, well, Steve Jobs stunk and didn't wear shoes, and he made it in life. But that's a difficult way of doing it, and he was one of a kind. So, and hopefully you are too, but if you're not, it's very important that you look decent. Do you know what I mean? Not that I look decent all the time, but when I go into a meeting, I'm trim, I look smart, I look like I mean business. And I think that's important, because your first impressions of someone, and whether, like I say, whether this is wrong or right, whether this is shallow, whatever it means, however it comes across, I don't care. It doesn't matter. The reality is, people will look at you and they will take an instant opinion of you, and then it's up to you to change that opinion in a period of time. But sometimes you don't have time to do that. So dress like a ninja, be smart, be clean, make sure everything's trim and in the right position, and look the part. Look how you want to be seen by the people that you're talking to, whether it be an interview or whether it be some kind of business meeting or something like that. And another thing as well, just like a ninja, you need to be fast, you need to be swift, You need to get straight into the action. And the reason I'm saying that, and the reason that applies in the kind of business life, is that, and I think we did a video on this as well. I'm not sure if we didn't. I'll do a full in-depth one on it. But it's, you know, if you think of an opportunity, if you see an opportunity, if you think of an idea, if you know, anything like that, don't just sit around and chat about it. Don't have a chat with your mates about it. Just do it. Get out there and just do it. Stop talking crap all the time. Stop saying, I will be this, I will be that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that with my life. Just stop talking about it and go in, much like a ninja, and just do it. Be swift, be quick, and pounce straight onto that opportunity. And also, as well, and some people may disagree with me here in terms of business, but, and this is not always the case with a ninja either, but a real ninja is a good ninja. If you see Tom Cruise, for example, in the samurai film, he is a good ninja, not quite a ninja, but, you know, this is called generalised here. Ninjas are meant to be good, okay? Ninjas are meant to be whipping through rooftops, saving fair maidens, and being good to people and stuff like that. And I think as well, although you need to have an element of ruthlessness in business, you never ever have to be a shitty human being. Ever. And I put that throughout your entire life. Whether it's personal, whether it's anything whatsoever, you do not have to be a shitty human being. You can always be a good human being. You might be having to do something difficult. You might be having to ditch your girlfriend that you've been with for 2 years because it's just not working out anymore. But you don't have to text her and say, you're fat, I don't want to be with you anymore. You can sit her down, you can have a conversation with her, you can put your heart on the line, and you can tell her, and you can be a decent human being, not a shitty human being. If you're leaving your job, you don't have to hand in your notice and bunk the last 30 days off of work. You can continue to go into work. You can work hard for those last 30 days, and you can leave yourself with dignity and with a good impression and still be a good human being. You could be working for a company that is only 3 people. If you do something like that to a company where it's a small company like that, you are essentially completely and utterly screwing over the owners of that company. Regardless of how anyone else behaves to you, you can always be a hero to yourself. You can always be a ninja. You can always be a good fucking human being. There's never an excuse for being a shitty human being. Ever, ever, ever. And that is it, guys. That is my guide to being a ninja in real life. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.